Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Courtney, and on this channel I have been documenting my health/weight loss journey using the medications Mounjaro and Ozempic. And there's some videos previously that I had done that just kind of indicate why I made the change. Short story, it had to do with insurance and stuff like that. So that seems to be a problem that a lot of people are having. I'm sorry if you hear some stuff in the background. My husband is like working outside on our garage, and so he's making a lot of noise with tools, and it's very loud and annoying. Sorry. Um, Anyway, if you are returning, thanks for coming back, and I'm super glad to have you back. I needed to, I guess, get on here and just kind of give another update. It's been a few days. I am, let's see, my 8 weeks, day 56 was this last Friday, and today is Tuesday. So, we're, just a few more days before I have to take my next shot. But anyway, I just wanted to just kind of just talk about a few things that I've just been kind of experiencing. It's not really awful or anything like that, but I have been tired. Like, I have been tired. I had kind of noticed, I guess, when I had gotten on the Ozempic that I guess I felt, I didn't really attribute it to the Ozempic just because I figured, well, I've already kind of got all these GLP, ones in my system because I was on the Mounjaro and stuff like that. And so, I didn't really attribute it to the Ozempic, but I think that maybe it is maybe a little attributed to it. It seems like for about 3 days or so after the shot, I'm just tired. Just not like super sleepy, but just like, ugh, just sluggish. And I really had noticed it like Saturday, because I take them late Friday night. I really noticed it a lot Saturday and Sunday. And then actually, yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I think I did like a lot of cleaning and stuff around the house, and then today I did like some yard work. But I was just like, ooh, I was just exhausted and tired and stuff. And I guess maybe some of that is due to the work I was doing. But I mean, I'm used to doing that kind of stuff, around here, and it just felt like it was a little extra. Does that make any sense whatsoever? I don't know if I'm making any sense whatsoever, but I have kind of noticed that, I've just been a little bit more fatigued. It's not like a debilitating amount of like fatigue or anything like that, but it's noticeable. So yeah. Today I did a whole bunch of yard work. And then it was just so hot outside. I was like, I'm getting in the pool. It's just so freaking hot. I'm like totally getting in the pool. Like, I didn't even shower before I got in the pool, which I'll throw a whole lot of chlorine in there later and it'll be okay. But and I was sweaty, and I didn't have like grass and stuff on me. I was just like pulling a whole bunch of weeds out of my flower beds and stuff. But I almost had to get out of the pool to cool off. Like, make that make sense. It's so freaking hot here. It's like I don't have a pool anymore. I have a hot tub, and I don't want it to be hot. So I didn't really even enjoy it. It was just too hot. But and I think that just kind of zaps me out a little bit too. So anyway, other than that, I am still feeling some pretty good appetite suppression. I'm definitely, it was probably around 1:30 this afternoon, close to 2 o'clock, and I was just like, oh, I haven't eaten anything. I probably should eat, something, because, I've been outside working. I was definitely keeping up with my water. I was coming in like every 20 minutes or so to drink a bunch of water and electrolytes and stuff like that, because, I don't want to get dehydrated. As far as like the stuff with like my kidney area or like whatever it was I was feeling and stuff, like I still like every once in a while will feel like that little sensation. But, pretty much since I've started like upping my water, and I've been taking like cranberry pills also, it has it has gotten better. So, I hadn't heard anything else from like my doctors or anything like that. They said all my blood work looked okay, and so yeah, I guess maybe I had just not drank enough water, and my kidneys were like, "Girl, stop it! You gotta drink some water." so, so yeah. Speaking of my doctor, my endocrinologist, I'm. I guess I'm fixing to have to be in the market for another endocrinologist because I can't even get them to call in a refill of my thyroid medicine, which I took my last. I'm on 225 micrograms. Um, I was on 250 until my last doctor's visit, where I had all this other blood work done, said that I had, elevated thyroid function. So, I didn't even attempt to call her and my endocrinologist to be like, hey, what, I just went ahead and knocked it down. But now I'm like out of my 200s. I take a 200 and a 25, and now I'm out on 200s, and I've been calling since Friday to get a refill, and I can't get a hold of anybody. I did get a hold of somebody today when I was trying to call to leave a message, and I was like, hey, my pharmacy got a hold of y'all Friday, sent some stuff in saying I need my refill, and it hadn't been sent in, and I took my last one today. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to find another endocrinologist. I really liked this one. I'm really upset because it seemed like she, sat down and listened to me and to, my concerns and what I had going on, and she seemed like she wanted to be really helpful, but I just cannot ever have. The correspondence is impossible. Even through the portal, I sent a message on the portal a few days ago. I was like, "Hey, I need my medicine. Can you call it in?" And nothing. And anyway, so I'm really frustrated about that. Yeah. So anyway, I have got, I guess, 4 doses left of this Ozempic, and then I have 4 of the 5 milligram doses of the Mounjaro, and I am seriously considering. I'm thinking when I get to where I'm taking the Mounjaro, I will probably try to. Instead of like 7 days, I may go like 10 and just kind of see how that does. It just really depends on what that dose does to me. Like if it makes me sick or whatever, I don't know. I'm so nervous about that. But I mean, I guess I'm just going to do whatever I need to do. But I am really, really hoping that I can find a way to get on the compound version. I know it's kind of pricey, and I'm just kind of hoping that I can, in the next few months, just kind of get close to my goal to where I can just kind of, just, I don't know, I guess not prematurely get on like a maintenance dose, but just kind of get enough to where it's really just kind of taking the edge off of food noise and cravings and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's just kind of my plan. I'm just kind of hoping it works out that way. I had mentioned to my husband, I was like, oh, compounds are, some places are this much a month and some places it's, he's like, well, we might can swing that. And I was just like, really? Okay. All right. Well, maybe I need to really cut back on spending on other things so that we can kind of justify, doing the compound. So that's in my arsenal for right now. Other than that, yeah, I don't know. So I actually was going to mention something that I was thinking about doing. Well, more than thinking about it, I'm going to do it. I had been, like, as soon as I had started feeling like this weird stuff going on, like in my lower back, or it's so weird. I guess where it would be like your kidney area, I guess, where that I was having that sensation and stuff or whatever. And I was thinking, well, I mean, is it kidneys? Is it gallbladder? Like, what's going on? Is it like gallstones, kidneys? Anyway, I don't know if any of you have heard of like Barbara O'Neill. She does like all this like natural, like healing stuff, like using like natural methods and things like that. And some people are just kind of like, whatever. I believe in a lot of that, and I think a lot of that does actually help. And she really talks a whole lot about doing like castor oil compresses, and she was saying that castor oil can break up all kinds of like lumps and bumps and stuff like that. She specifically mentioned like gallstones and kidney stones, and I was just like, well, I mean, it can't hurt, I mean, castor oil is supposed to have like a lot of like good like healing properties, and it's good and natural and stuff like that. So I went down like a little bit of a rabbit hole and was just kind of looking at some of her stuff and like, some other people who do like these castor oil compresses and things like that. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a try. So I ordered some organic hexane free castor oil off of Amazon. I'll put like a little picture of it up here. And I also ordered a like an actual compress, and I actually have that right here. I'll show it to you. It's really neat. It's like these little like pads or whatever that you wear around you, and you keep it on for 30-45 minutes, something like that. And yeah, so you can actually pour the castor oil on these things and let it sit, because it's super duper thick. This is kind of how big it is. It doesn't look as big as it does like on here. Of course, this girl's like skinny, so, and I'm not, so not yet. But anyway, so you pour it, you lay it down and you pour it all in this, and you let it sit for like 30 minutes because it will spread out. And this is supposed to keep, this material is supposed to keep it all just, in this like area here. And it's got these straps that you wrap around you and these like little buttons on the back, and you wear it. And it's supposed to be good for like liver detox and for, like Barbara O'Neill said, like all these like, lumps and bumps and stuff like that. You should check out some of her videos. She's pretty amazing. And I know a lot of people, like I said, I've been going down this like little rabbit hole, and I know a lot of people who have been following a lot of the stuff that she says and does, and they swear by it. And so I'm just like, it can't hurt. So if I have any like gallstones or kidney stones or anything like that, maybe doing, a compress every other day or something like that, or even every day, maybe it can help. If nothing else, it's supposed to be a good like liver detox. So, in this package that I bought, it also comes with like a smaller one, like a little smaller compress. And a lot of people will do this. She talks about like thyroid, doing it on like your thyroid and stuff, and it helps like your thyroid function. I'm like, you know what? I might kind of try. I'm going to try it. It can't hurt. So, or you can use this like, other places, wherever. She said it even breaks up bone spurs. What? So whatever. I'm going to, I think she said those take a while, but I don't know. Y'all may think I'm totally ridiculous, but I'm going to jump on this like Barbara O'Neill bandwagon for some of this stuff, because, if I can find like a way to, maybe help some things that I got going on without having to, fight with the insurance company for medicine, then maybe I'm going to do it. It might be worth it. So whatever, I'm going to try it. I'll put some links down below if you're interested. Like I said, check out a couple of her like videos. Just search like Barbara O'Neill, and a million things will come up. She's pretty awesome to listen to, and for some reason, like they like banned her from like talking about all this stuff like in Australia. So it's kind of like, it's like, if they're banning you for that, then you may be on the right track. So anyway, that's that's pretty much what's been going on with me, though, as I'm doing stuff around the house. It seems like that crap is never ending. I've just been kind of tired. Definitely still having some good, appetite suppression. I'm actually down another couple pounds. I'll do like another official weigh in, like on Friday or Saturday morning. But yeah, so it's been a long time since I have been down to this weight. And I know a lot of people are probably wondering like what weight I started off at. I will let you know. Let me get down to like a little bit more comfortable. I'm so uncomfortable with saying, how much I weigh. I feel bad. I feel bad. I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed that I allowed myself to get this way. And, it just, I don't know. It hurts my heart to, to admit that, I was at a certain weight and I've been even heavier. So than what my starting weight on this was. And it's just hard to admit that stuff, but I will though. I'll let you guys know. um, I tell you what, when I hit my first goal, which will be in like 8.5 pounds. I'm gonna hit my first goal, and I'll let you guys know. So how about that? I'll be working towards that. But anyway, I just wanted to get on here really quick, just kind of update with what's going on. I feel like everything is going pretty okay with the Ozempic. Good appetite suppression. A little fatigue, whatever. I know a lot of people go through that. I'm not having, the constipation anymore, but I'm, constantly taking, like either the Miralax or stool softener or extra magnesium, just to kind of help with that. So everything is okay there. So anyway, I hope you guys are having a good one. And yeah, I guess I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.